How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Continues to Tick. My name is Jesse, and I can't tell whether this is turning into a growth portfolio series or a dividend growth portfolio series. I mean, it was just last week where we had crossed the $10,000 mark, and here we are this week having crossed the $11,000 mark. So it's pretty interesting for sure. I hope you guys are doing well. Just got off work today and heading into a 4-day break for Thanksgiving, so no complaints from me. I'm looking forward to spending some family time and having some extra time to play some more PS5. That console is a beast. This is going to be a fairly brief video as it's going to be Thanksgiving, and I'm sure like most, we all just want to relax and get prepared for a nice extended weekend. So similar to my other videos, I'm going to go over some topics, or in this case, a topic, then dive into our portfolio review this week. For this week's topic, I'm going to be reflecting on my choice of choosing an investing strategy. You guys already know I ended up choosing the dividend growth investing strategy. But I just want to go into it a little deeper and just point out how this year is nearly one for the books. I mean, 2020 has been a crazy year, no doubt, but I just want to go over the plans I had for myself at the beginning and how I'm doing on them now as the year winds to the last ticks of the calendar year. But given this is a dividend growth investing portfolio series, I'm mainly going to focus on my initial plan of this year of finding and starting a long-term investing strategy. One that I can find myself sticking to, technically forever. And don't mind that beeping noise in the background. I live on a corner lot. So at the beginning of this year, I was approximately 1 year into the workforce from graduating college, and I was beginning to think of investing as a more long-term goal. One that didn't include things like penny stocks, trading stocks, or investing in cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin. I've had experiences doing all these things. Don't get me wrong, these are all great ways for some to make money. But for me, I realized, especially after getting quite emotional with Tesla and Bitcoin and Amazon, that I wanted something more stable, something I can or don't have to worry about on a daily basis. That's where I did my homework, and I eventually found the dividend investing strategy, or the dividend growth investing strategy. I ended up choosing this strategy this year, and I opened an account on July 20th of this year, 2020. That's when I started this portfolio. This portfolio that I review and share my updates with you all every week. Since that time, I've chosen a weekly deposit amount of $500 and automatically invest in it every week here on M1 Finance, and have not stopped this since. I have remained consistent and disciplined to my game plan so far, or chosen course of action, and haven't looked back. I would say this has highly benefited me so far, and I could see myself doing this for the long haul. And I could really see myself staying course and utilizing this tool, or portfolio, if you will, to retire early or eventually try to buy back my time in order to escape the quote-unquote rat race. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's important to set financial goals, find ways to accomplish them, and ultimately just begin. Every day passing us by is a perfect day to begin or start anything. If I wouldn't have started, on July 20th of this year, 2020, if I wouldn't have started this portfolio, I wouldn't be here today with an $11,000 portfolio. So just to share, as the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. With that being said though, let's dive into the portfolio review for this week. So here we are in this week's Jesse's Cash Flow portfolio. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's crazy to see that it was just last week where we had crossed the $10,000 mark, and here we are at $11,029. So it's been another good week. I've only invested $500 since my last video. There's been some signs of growth, and that's always good to see. At the end of the day, I do this portfolio for the passive income, but the growth is just a cherry on top. But just to share here for the day today, it was a pretty even day. For the week, we're in the green. For the month, we're in the green. And my portfolio is not even a year old because I started it on July 20th, as I show you here. July 20th of 2020. But all time, here we are in the green, up 16.75%, which is a gain of $845. So there's no complaints from me. We're doing pretty good here. We're pretty solid. And just as I always mention, if you're curious to see exactly what I'm holding, you can definitely go into the description box below, check out the link to sharing my pie, or to check out my pie, and see everything that I'm holding if you're curious. I don't like diving into that lane, going down that alley. I'm not a financial advisor, financial planner. I'm in no position to give advice such as that, but definitely check it out if you're curious. As for the activity this week, crossing the $11,000 mark was the most exciting thing that happened. I got paid no dividends this week, but I did deposit the $500. And this week, if you've noticed, I did it on Wednesday. I didn't do it on Thursday because it's Thanksgiving and the markets are usually closed, or they are closed on Thanksgiving Day. So I did it here on Wednesday, and I reinvested as well with that money. So Not too much of a snowball effect this week, and no dividend payouts this week, but it is a holiday week. But here we are in the Jesse's cash flow portfolio for this week. Definitely the most exciting thing is crossing the $11,000 mark, especially considering we just crossed 10K last week. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving extended weekend, if it is extended. Remember that time is beautiful. We have to be able to utilize it as a tool. The best time to start anything is today. And if I wouldn't have started this portfolio on July 20th, I wouldn't be here sharing with you guys this series of showing you my portfolio today of crossing the $11,000 mark. So if you're on the fence of starting a portfolio, waiting for the markets to dip, you think it's already high, maybe I can wait for a better time, I would say just do it. Just start it. Start it today. I thought that when I initially started, considering it was the year of 2020 with the COVID market crash and recovery, I thought it was a bad time when I started on July 20th. And here we are, the day before Thanksgiving, the same year of 2020, and I have a positive 16% in my portfolio with an $800 gain. So if there's one thing that I learned, is today is the day. Start your portfolio today. Don't wait, because time will pass. It will continue to tick. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace.